All right, guys. So we're gonna go over a Champ 3 replay review of Ranks to do the max, if I can pronounce your name right. This one is Champ 3, it's 2v2, it looks like. Let's get into it. 12 minutes long. Hopefully we can help him out here. I've 1 win and 1 loss. Please leave any tips slash stuff I should work on. So if you guys want to go to his YouTube and review, you can too. I'm just gonna do this pretty quick. I can't use my draw tool because every time I try to use it, YouTube like turns black. So we're just gonna have to wing it here. So let's get into it. Okay, not bad cheat. You used all your boost here. If you're not committing for this, you maybe just hold on to your boost and play the play off of this guy. Mostly because you're last back right now, unless your teammate decided to, like, we can't tell, but hopefully he decided to not go for boost and to get back as soon as possible. Ideally, like, anytime this happens in the back right, your teammate shouldn't be going for boost and he should be grabbing pads so that he could cover you pushing this. But, like, I think you had, let's see if we can go back here. It's gonna be hard because we're on YouTube. Let me actually just mute this real quick, just so we can talk. Yeah, so, like, you had so much boost here, but you're not actually, like, forcing anything, right? I'm sure if we went on his perspective, like, he is fully comfortable turning on this because you're not really, like, trying to go up the wall. You're not trying to force anything. So I would have just held your boost drive, and then when Addict tries to go for the ball, maybe you could 50 it or fake it and then save it. Otherwise, you immediately should be flipping for this boost. If you plan on using all your boost anyway, flip for the boost and then be ready to defend his hit. If you turn on this, chances are your teammate's not back, and this should be an open net for this guy. So if you're not committing on this ball, you should be facing the net and defending. So I think from the get-go, you should have just like right here, right? Instead of just driving, you should be flipping for your boost. Okay, getting to that boost as fast as possible so that you can have pressure on the play. Okay, like you should be in this zone where you're watching the ball because you're not doing anything, right? Just try to get to that boost as fast as possible. That will allow you to defend the shot on net. Okay, or at this point, like the ball is lost. Like you could jump on this, but you shouldn't be going for boost at this point because he has a free shot. Okay. So I either want you like fully committing for the challenge or fully committing to defend. You shouldn't be like half committing and going for boost here. Like that's an open net. A good player would score that. Right here, you should be like you're turning in towards this play. You should be turning out towards here. Try to bump midnight, and then drive back post. Right, that'll fix some rotations. You kind of like correct by flipping. I don't want you flipping here. Like there's no reason to flip because now you're facing backwards when before you could have just drove here, watch to see if he had it out, and then turn on it, right? Like flipping causes you to commit in places you don't want to commit. Like if the ball's not scary, you don't have to like flip to a place. It's gonna make you out of position. Like if you were right here and you just waited, you could have saved this. If you were back post already, like if you just did what I originally said and go back post, this would have been free. He should have scored that, but that's okay. 2v2. Good backboard defense, that's fine. Good patience. You're going pretty wide here, which is fine because he's turning around. But I want you as third or second man, you should be behind your mate. Especially if he has a challenge like this, a good player would just 50 that and it would go in. If they were like on it quick enough. So like you should be behind your mate. You shouldn't be like this far to the right of him. Because this 50, like at most, it's gonna go up and down. So when you're when you're pushing out, right? Right here, don't go for the boost. The boost's not there. Just wait. Let me go back a little bit. Like right here, check for boost. No boost. Stay behind him. Okay, and then push up behind him mid. That way, when he gets a 50, it's gonna go right or left, and you can go either way. If he starts moving it towards a direction, that's when you can commit to like this direction. But you can't really commit it if he's down the middle of the field. Okay, you have to defend behind him because you're third right now. You're behind him, right? So the moment you push this way for no boost, you're using a lot of boost here as well. You could have just been, you could have had like 20 right here, and then creeped up as he's creeping up, staying behind him. Maybe like here, you could even go here, and then you could have been like more mid around here for this. So now your teammate like probably wouldn't have turned for that. He shouldn't be turning for that. He should be leaving that for you, but that's okay. Good turnaround. That's really good. Uh, you either need to hit this challenge or you need to like not ever go up on the wall here. Your teammate just committed hard. Anytime you challenge in this direction, you have to be like really far right on the ball because otherwise it's going to pinch backwards towards your net. Or he'll just hit it around you towards your net. So this is a free goal as well if they're paying attention. I would instead like yeah, just chill. Just chill. Wait to see what happens. Like right here. Because they have full boost. Like you have to assume the other team's going to have a carry here. So you chill. And that looks free. That's free on my screen. Like that's free for me. So that's a really good one to go for. But just be aware, like I think yeah. Um work on your mechanics. Be more confident. And honestly, if you're missing these, I would just play safe and turn around and play like the shadow defense. Because challenging on this side is very risky, and if you don't have the mechanics to do so yet, you're gonna get scored on a lot. Like this should be a goal 1,000% of the time. Yeah. Oh, you can do it if if your teammate's behind you and back, do it, right? Because that's gonna pinch back to him and he should have a free ball. But just be aware of that. If you have no teammate or if he's committed heavily into their corner, or not back, don't do it. Just like wait. Really good 50. Nice. That's perfect. Okay, let's see here. All right, just a simple side flip. That's fine. Maybe work on speed flips. I didn't really tell if that was a speed flip or not, but okay, good defense. That's good. Bad aerial though. Um, yeah, that's unfortunate. Should be able to follow that up. But that's okay. Right. You're getting the boost. That's fine. Normally, I would say like rotating that way is bad, but that's okay. You got the boost, so it worked out. Good. This is exactly what you should be doing, right? Following him this time instead of being like on that far right side. That's perfect. Now you can pressure. Don't challenge that, right? You can challenge that in threes when you have a third, but like pay attention to where your teammate is, right? He's right here. He's not going to recover fast. What's like what could possibly happen here to result in a good play, right? All your momentum is going this way. All their momentum is going this way, so it's gonna go over here. Or it might like bounce off the backboard, but no one's there to shoot it, so it's just a free net for them. So I would just fake challenge this, right? Like you don't have to go for it if your teammate's committed like this. So don't. All you're doing is just giving them a free ball here. Especially if you're like side flipping into that. If you side flip into it, you're committing really hard to that direction. You might be able to get away with a single jump. But to be honest, I would just fake that every time. There's no reason to push there when you have no third or second man. Now it's an open net. If they were good, that was a goal. Good demo. Really good demo. You had so much free space here, right? You might be trying to pass it to your mate, right? But, like, there's so much free space to take advantage of here, so just be aware of that. Yeah, okay, you were trying to pass. That's okay. Okay, so you're flipping for this corner, just like there's paths right here, right? You wanna get to the play as fast as possible. Your teammate's in a 2v1 right now. You gotta get back quick. You're not going for the mid. You're going for these pads and you're surviving on like 30. If that went like worse or they were like better at 50ing that, that would have been a goal. You probably wouldn't have gotten back fast enough, but still it's better to be, prepared just in case. Good turn. Good hit. That's okay. Your teammate went for a boost. All right, where are you going again, right? Like, stay with the play. So you're doing a good job at being grounded, right? You're using a lot of boost for no reason, right? You're not on the ball. You don't need to use boost. You even don't even have to be supersonic here. Just focus on collecting pads near the play, right? You missed a decent amount of pads here. You could just been rotating like that. And then I would turn on this. I would have turned on that. And then if it was bad, I would have faked it. But that's just because I'm good at operating on 0 boost or, like, 10, but if you had some pads, you would have, like, 30, and that's more than enough to push. But now you're in a 1v1 because you were playing really far away from the play. So just stay close to the play. You're turning ball side again, your teammate has that, right? If your teammate's facing the ball and he has momentum, don't turn this way, okay? Turn the other way, bump this guy, let your teammate have a free space on the ball, and then turn mid, okay? Or turn behind your mate if it gets behind him. Don't worry, I'm just taking like mental notes in my head and analyzing it, but I'll give you some tips at the end. Good patience. I like that patience. That should have been a goal. That's okay. I feel like your mate should have scored that. That's fine. It's like C3, so my standards are higher than, than what C3 is capable of. Yeah. Good patience there. That was good. It gave you time to get boost to get back. Bad fly up here. You could have beat him. Um, But the moment, like, you notice he's going up, he's going to beat you. Usually, if they're up first, they're gonna beat you, so there's no point in boosting anymore. Just like, I would just let off the gas and let off the boost and float back down, and then play off his touch. Like, he had a bad area. I don't even know why he's flying up for that, to be honest. Like, if he flew up and hit that, that would have been a free ball anyway, so, yeah, just weird. C3 things. You're using a lot of boost on the way down, you didn't need to. Like, you had 100 boost and now you're 0 for a play that didn't amount to anything. Um, Good fly up. Close. That's okay. I like committing on that. All right. You're missing pads a lot. You need to get your pathing in. Let's look at this. Good. Now instead of turning in, let me see. See. Let me watch this again. I didn't see where the other guy is. He's on that left side. Keep ball cam on. Like you have ball cam off right now. You need ball cam on because you don't know where the other guy is. So like you can't like you see how you're turning ball cam off here? You have 0 clue that there's a shot coming. You gotta keep that on and just learn to play facing backwards. That's okay. You turned it back on, but it kind of messed up your rotation there. Okay. Teammate should have saved that. But the C3 wouldn't or GC1 probably wouldn't be saving that either. So that's okay. You're committing pretty hard for that when you don't have a second man. Okay, that's good. Good follow up. I just the way you're approaching things is very weird. Let me see. Oh, okay. This again. So you're going like supersonic here. I think you just have to trust your mate, right? Like you're going supersonic too fast. You could just drive up to this and then go supersonic when the ball pops out. Okay. You should be working on your timing so that you can go supersonic as you need to versus like over pushing past this point and then having to like turn around and do something awkward. Like this ball could have been yours if you were slightly further back and ready to go. Now this is a free ball for mate, but I'm just saying like you could have took that a lot quicker. Because usually there'd be someone here 15 that and or scoring it, honestly. That's okay. Um, I want to see patience here. Yeah, good. That's good. That's okay. Good defense. He could have shot that. He's just dumb. Do okay, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of the mechanics need some work for sure. Good patience there though, to not give it away completely. Let's see here. So you're flipping again when something's about to happen. So anytime like if you pass right here, I get okay, you wanted to bump him. That's okay then. Okay. That's fine. I'm just like looking to see if we could have done something here. I think teammate just kind of gave it away and he ended up saving it, so it's fine. Nice. Nice pinch. Okay, 2-2. Okay, good patience there. You're really patient. That's good. In the right places. You could have scored that, but that's okay. That was a hard one. Good patience there. Not to like flip for that. Oh, you missed the boost. That's unfortunate. Thing. Okay, good hit. Good hits. Nice. Clean play so far. Good. Nice. They kind of just left it. That's a miss, but that's okay. We pressured it. That's fine. Good turn here. Really good speed. That's perfect. You could have doubled that, so maybe practice doubles. Like that was free. And a GC1 would probably score that, I think. Seems like your game sense is okay. I just hate that like you turned off ball cam here on a critical moment. Like this is popping out. I would either slow down and fly up for this, or like you have zero clue. Like when you turn off ball cam there, you have zero clue what's happening. Still, like someone could be flying up and pinching that or something. So it's just scary. Honestly, like someone should have been up for that. What is this? What is happening here? Hold up. Okay, you're playing patient. He could have shot that. That's fine. Now, okay, so this is where you messed up here. This is why it's so confusing. So you fly up. Okay, you were third man. You tried to save it, right? Let your teammate go in now. He's got a better angle on this save. If he doesn't save it, that sucks. Okay, but you got to get around him. So don't turn in like this. Turn the other way, go back post. Your teammate was kind of slow, but um that sometimes that happens, but that like that'll help you in the higher ranks when your teammates are actually good and they know how to rotate. Because if you like are building this bad habit where you're not trusting your third, then it's gonna end up you're gonna end up double committing a lot with your team. Let me see this. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I would've either full commit on that or just, like, or turn away because he was beating you in my eyes, but that's hard to read. Good hit, good follow-up, good patience there, good flip, that was good. Let's see a stall here, nice. Alright, mechanics need a lot of work here. So, it looks like, you need to practice, a lot of these touches in aerial control, if I'm being honest. Like, a lot of your space is great, but then you just kinda throw the ball away. It's just not dangerous enough. Alright, good fly up. That was good. That was speed. Nice. Good play. Okay. See here. Alright, bad one. You kinda got too low on that, but that's okay. Rotate out. Fine. Good patience. Do you save this? Alright, big miss, big miss. That should be a save every time. And it's mostly because you pushed up too far here. You should be a little bit further back, so timing again. Like, just time it so that when you have to go, you could turn on this, okay? Or you could save it easier. You did a good job being patient there, but that's what made it awkward, is you just pushed up a little bit too far there. Good padding. You just kinda panicked. You panicked here. You know they're on the very right, right? Like, no one's coming. This isn't dangerous if they challenge that, so I would just, like, parry it, drive towards it. Maybe you messed up the hit, you didn't time it right. That's okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh. Okay, so the moment the moment your mate's right here, now you did a good job backing off, so that's fine. He kinda cut you anyway. I won't say anything about that. But I will say just be patient if you're behind your mate. Yeah, you didn't need to go for this. Well, I mean, he could have flew up, but he's 0. But you don't know that, so let's see how you could approach this differently. So, the main thing with this is you want to be a little bit left to the goal so that you could fly up if anything pops out. So, I would say a little bit left here. He's already, like, defending the direct path to the goals, so it's not going to just go in your net. Um So I would say you're just too behind the ball right now. Like, you wanna be, like, a little bit back. Like, you see how you're pushing right behind him here? That's fine usually, but I would say, like, if you notice, like, your teammate's in kind of an awkward spot where the ball is like this, it can go anywhere really, because he doesn't really have a good 50 unless he single jumps here. Yeah, I'd just say you got really close too. Yeah, like, as soon as you pass that point of the ball, like, it makes it really awkward for you because you have to turn around. I would have said you just, like, be a little bit to the left, a little bit to the left, so that you can get anything that's coming at the goal, okay? Because you were pretty much only covering everything to the right. You weren't covering, like, back and to the left if that 50 went that way. So just make sure you're covering everything when you're behind your mate like that. Okay, let's see it. Good patience, I like the patience. That should've been a goal, that's okay. The missed shot. Your boost, like, where is all your boost going here? You had 48, now you have 9. So just, be aware of that. Maybe work on boost, saving your boost a little bit more. Recovery mechanics. Again, you're using all your boost here. Like, you don't need to use your boost. He's backwards. This isn't going to go very far. What I would have done here, instead of trying to demo him here, or whatever you're doing, like, focus on padding because you know this hit's going to be a giveaway. So I would just like path here. Now you have like 0 and you can't do anything with the play, and you're going all the way back for it. You could have been turning on this immediately if you went boost instead of just going directly towards the play. Good 50, good patience. Hopefully teammate. Nice. All right, big miss. That's okay. We do that sometimes. Good rotation. Good turn. Good boost grab. You're too close. And I say that like you're turning like this. I want you being more, a little bit more wide coming in and a little bit slower. Like you're going too fast again on these. You don't. There's no reason really to go fast like that. Like the whole point is to stay grounded, drive, and then speed up when you need to. It's not to always be supersonic when you're coming back like that because you're gonna miss a lot of opportunities. Especially when you're pushing as well. You're gonna just drive past the ball and you're gonna have to turn around a lot. Yeah, good fly up. That's fine. Teammate should be there. Why is he squishy? I would have liked for you not to flip here. Um, well, let me see. Let me see it again. It's hard to tell from the YouTube video. Okay, he could have had a shot here. That's okay. That's fine. Good pass from mate. Good touch from you. Good patience. There you go. Nice. All right, no pads again. That's okay. You're going for boost. And teammate kind of gave it away. What happened to teammate? Yeah, you kind of don't know what's happening to your mate. Like turn on boost ball cam to go for the boost, or don't. Maybe just get good at grabbing the boost without ball cam. Because right now, like this is a pivotal moment where this could be a shot on your net and you wouldn't even know. Um, like let me pause it in the right scenario here. Now, this is not going to happen, but like let's say the guy went left, or somehow some guy got back, or he cheated. Let's say he cheated and he's currently 15 your mate. Like you have no idea, and you might be able to turn on this if you have ball cam on. But that's just a note. Like don't keep ball cam off like this, especially in pivotal moments. If you know it's not a pivotal moment, that's fine. Sketchy. Good patience. That's fine. I think your mate should be back here to defend anything that goes over you. So it's kind of giving me like chasey vibes. Like right here, if you're not going for it, just wait. Like don't push up. Just like break immediately. See if he hits it towards you and then go. You kind of like did this like you're driving up, but you're not going. Okay. So as soon as Sean gets this bounce up right here and he doesn't go for the ball, he kind of got faked. He should have went for that ball, to be honest. So I don't blame you here, but just break. Just stay. Okay. Because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna give the wet ball away if it's a pop-up like this. They could shoot it. Um, so like pushing up like this is what ruins you. Okay. Because now you can't get this ball if it goes left. Or it's honestly over your head. This is a goal if he's good at redirecting. So just keep that in mind. Like you're driving too forward when you can't get it, and that's always gonna end up bad. Let's see if Undead Sean has the uh you're just a little too slow for this. If you're gonna go, right, you lost supersonic. So this is gonna be a slow fly up. So I would almost say just don't go for it. Um, just wait and play patient. If you had supersonic, I'd say go for it, but you don't. That's still good 50. They could have like cleared that. A good player would clear that. But that's okay. It was still a good 50. Maybe I'm like too high standards right now for GC1, if I'm being honest. Don't go for that. He's already there. Like you're either going or you're not going. Don't sit in this like wishy-washy zone where you're just watching him hit the ball. Okay. Either go or don't go. So um you're probably waiting for your mate here. I would just fly up immediately for that. Like just instantly. Or I would just play patient, either one. But like don't go when you're beaten already. Um Honestly, like, I keep expecting them to beat you, and then they don't, so maybe I'm just like, I can't understand D3 speed. I'm going crazy. I could fly up. That was a goal, right? So you need to heavily work on your double taps and your fly ups, heavily. Like, those should be goals every time. Again, you're pushing towards the ball after you go. So first man rotates out. He doesn't rotate towards the play, because if he rotates towards the play, stuff like this is gonna happen. If you were rotating mid, you could have saved this probably, or been on this ball. There are some cases where you can go for it, but if your teammate's right there, don't just go for the guy going for the ball. Rotate mid, bump the guy in mid, and be back for, any ball that pops out when your teammate 50s it. Like your teammate's third slash second man, if he goes, no one's back, so you have to replace him. Good patience, good patience. Follow that up on the wall. So so tap this, it's over him. Don't turn around immediately, just go up the wall and clear that, or shoot it. That's open. You're turning around so much, like, boom, right? That's over your head. Don't turn around again. You got a mate. You got a mate rotating in. He wants to go. Let him. Turn off ball cam. Look for a demo in the midfield. If the demo is too far or you can't get it, he's already going. Just turn back to back post. Okay, you have a teammate for a reason. Let him go in. Doing this wishy-washy stuff is how your team becomes slow, and it's how you get beat to all the balls. It's also how you lose 50s and how it goes straight back into your net. So just rotate out. Rotate out. Don't do this. Do not do this unless you have a very smart teammate or you're calming, okay? Because your mate wants to go. He has full momentum. He's gonna wonder why you're going. So just let him. Just let him go. Uh, yeah, bad. So this is something I want to talk about. It's not your mistake, it's your mate's mistake. Um, that flip is a mistake as well. You don't know what's going to happen, so you shouldn't be flipping forward like this. You should just be driving up, driving up. If your team has possession, you can flip forward, probably. But usually just driving up is enough to get to the ball. You don't have to flip. Flipping is bad when there's about to be a 50 like this, because you don't even like know what the 50 is, so there's no point in flipping. You're just kind of like gambling on the ball. So just be aware of that. But like you see how he's coming in like this and he's trying to like pinch it. What is going to happen here is either he's smart enough to pinch it out and it's going to go directly in your net, or maybe your teammate gets lucky at 50s and then this guy just turns in 50s and gets it cleared. So this challenge is usually pretty bad to go for it unless you have a really good mate who like is smart enough to 50 it back to you here or here. But this like pinch is very sketchy. So just be aware, like if you're in this position, 9 times out of 10, it's better to just go for the bump, fake them, and then get out as quick as possible. Because if you get out, now your teammate can go in, and now you can prepare for the free ball that your teammate's about to force. Um, just be aware, like, you don't have to go for them. It's not like there's no benefit really. There's only danger of it popping out. I won't say there's no benefit, but like 9 times out of 10, it's just better to leave that. Good flick, good catch. I like the catch. Ground mechanics are good. You went for a bump. It was clear you weren't getting that, but that's okay. That's just like experience. Good tap. That's a. You're trying to go for that top right, maybe, but I think this is a giveaway. A good team would score this. Like, that's a free ball. That's okay, though. He was getting bumped, so you couldn't really tell. I'm not going to say anything about that. I don't want you to focus on it. Good patience. Again, like, why are you going back? Your teammate has a free carry. Just stay, like, don't. You could boost for this as soon as your teammate doesn't, or clearly has it and he has full boost. Just turn back around and play over here. Play right here. Plays pass, plays 50, play his play. If you go back for that boost, you're leaving all of this space for the other team to solo carry into your net. You see how you're so far away from the play now? Your teammate does a good job slowing it down so that you can get back, but like if they got that 50 and he pushed out, you'd be in trouble. I'm just saying that right now. If this was a good team, you'd be very, very in trouble. Good job from teammate to carry. That was great. Okay, let's see. Bad 50. You go get a little higher. Get a little higher on that. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, and it resulted in a goal. It's not okay. So kickoffs, right? Like, I'm trying to slow this down. Let me see if I can go game speed here. Is it gonna let me try? Oh no, it's doing it. Okay, so like you're kind of flipping a little bit too late, so you're ending up really close to the ball here. You want to land like around this circle. I don't remember. Maybe look up a kickoff tutorial. I don't really remember where you land. I just kind of I'm used to it now. But it's generally like you want to be supersonic coming into the ball, mid around here, and then flipping as you touch it. So you're getting supersonic like and landing around here. You should be getting it back there and landing. Um, and that's causing you to go really low on the ball. So like you want to be hitting here. But you hit like very low, and that causes it to pinch up usually. So honestly, if you notice you're late like that, maybe just single jump. It's just like a practice thing. You got to get that kickoff down if you want to rank up. It's been inconsistent so far this series. Yeah, I don't blame your mate at all there. That was 100% like a bad kickoff. So probably the 3 things I want you to focus on is 1, aerial mechanics and double taps and just like general aerial control with the ball and yourself. So look up like a tutorial on how to improve your aerial mechanics and just do it like every day because you desperately need it. 2 is kickoffs. I want you to focus on kickoffs. So maybe like honestly, ones would really help you on like all of the things you're struggling with. So that could I recommend that just playing ones like an hour a day. If you don't have an hour, just play like whatever you think is best, but it will help you. So kickoffs is your second thing. And then boost. Boost is a major problem here. I've noticed like you used like 48 boost in like 2 seconds when you weren't even on the ball. So just be aware of that. Just like there's plenty of tutorials out there to help you, so I'm not gonna like recommend any tutorials or anything. but those are like the 3 things you need to focus on. Aerial mechanics is probably the most important. I would say kickoffs, but like that's just you're gonna get good at that naturally. Hopefully you practice them. Uh, boost is like a side thing you kind of get from aerial mechanics, so it's not really a big deal as much. So if we were gonna add like a fourth, it would be rotations. Like you're rotating ball side too much, you need to rotate uh away from the play so that you can demo whoever's in the midfield and then be back for your mate. Let your mate go. Right? Let him go. Focus on one of these. Don't focus on all of them because if you focus on all of the like focus on aerial mechanics for your mechanics training, okay? And then for gameplay, just pick one. Pick one. You don't have to pick all of them. You don't have to work on all of them. Pick one to practice like every week and review your replays to see if you're doing it. Um, and then switch to something else the next week. Okay, but just be consistent, and that's how you'll improve. Hopefully this helped you. I hope you rank up. Uh, have a good one.